Good night. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Good evening. How is everyone doing? Happy Monday. Hello, hello. Make sure you share the live. How is everyone doing? Happy Monday. Hello, Marvin. Good evening. Yes. I've had these ones for a bit. I've worn them a few times. How is everyone doing this Monday? Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Happy Halloween. Hello, hello. Waiting for more people to join. Make sure you share the live. Just waiting for our guests to join in. Waiting for our guests. How's everyone's Monday? How was your weekend? Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Perfect. Guest is here. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes to get more people in here. Wait a few more seconds. Hello, welcome. Hello, hello, and welcome to All Things Pan. I see we have some new viewers this evening. My name is Danielle George. I am your host. We are also sponsored by Pantastics 868, They have everything from tenor sticks all the way to bass sticks. So make sure you check them out on Instagram, reach out to them, and they'll get some sticks to you. If you live in the North America region, message me and I will try my best. I just ran out of tenor sticks. I'm getting more. But yeah, just message me and I'll do my best to get them out to you. On that note, for those that are new, this is a podcast, a live podcast. We have fun on here. We talk to panists, arrangers, tuners, pan enthusiasts, pan tuners, pertaining to all things pan. So on that note, I will invite Evening. Just waiting for her to join. The band you just heard was Lauderhill Steel Ensemble with the captain that we have here right now. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, and you?
Good. So, what have you been up to?
I just came back from the gym, and then I have practice tomorrow, so I'm preparing myself for that, figuring out how I want to go.
Fair, fair. So you're a little tired, is what you're saying.
Not too much, a little bit, just a little.
Well, that's okay. That's good. That's good. So, just to let you know and let our viewers know that if they have any questions that I may have missed, they are more than welcome to ask you. She can't leave; she's in the hot seat. So ask anything that you may. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. And then I also like to add a little fun at the end. So we'll start off easy, get to a little tougher questions, and then end on a high note. You'll be good. You'll be good. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So we'll start off easy. Who are you? How did you get into pan? All that fun stuff.
So I first want to say thank you for having me tonight.
Of course.
It's an honor. I'm Anjeli Samai. Not a lot of people know me. I'm a little down there. So let's go back a little bit.
Sorry, one thing. I can barely hear you.
You can't hear me? My AirPods
barely hear you. It's a little quiet.
Let me take it out.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
A little better? Okay. I'm a little nervous also, so it's a little
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
So my family, Trinidadian, I'm a little of that. So my grandfather actually played in Trinidad, Casablanca. I know he played a little bit, but then he migrated to Florida. He didn't really play with a band too much. So eventually my mom enrolled my two brothers into the band Silver Stars USA. That was a pretty big band a couple years ago. I would go around a little bit. Sorry.
It's okay.
I would go around. I wasn't really interested too much. I was still young until I saw the bass. I love the bass. That's the six bass specifically. So I believe I started when I was 8. So it's been 10 years, a decade since I've been playing. Started with Silver Stars. We went on a little break. Eventually found Lauderhill Steel Ensemble, aka LSE. And then still working with them, still here.
Nice. So you're a bass player.
Yes, I play the six bass and the tenor bass, so I'm there.
You're the bass. You're a woman on the bass.
Yeah.
Have you tried any other instruments, or are you just the bass is your home?
We all know I love the bass, but I also play tenor a little bit. I'm not the best. I'm still working. Okay. I play a bit of cello because our arranger, Michael, he felt like I would be strong there also, so I played that for a few songs, and that's it for right now. Okay. I've on to more.
Nice. So you plan on expanding in the future?
Of course. Well, you can't just stay with one fan. You have to feel out the rest to see where.
Well, some people like to stay with one. That's like their girlfriend or boyfriend. Like to stay there. So, you said you started in pan when you were young. Your grandfather. How do you feel about pan from when you started to now? Has it grown? Are you still kind of just figuring yourself out?
When I first started, I was like, okay, this is just a hobby. It's a little thing. But then when you get older, you know how pan in Trinidad is like a lifestyle? That's how I feel. I feel like this is my life. I can't do anything without it. I always want to go to practice. That's who I am.
That's good. That's good. People around your age that are getting in, or that are now finding out about pan and getting into it, what would you tell them?
Take your time. Don't force yourself. If you don't feel like it's right, try something else. Try a different pan, because I know one pan might be challenging. Maybe another one's easier for you. Just feel out where you want to go.
Yeah, I love that. It's good
Enjoy.
advice.
It's not always about, oh, I have to make sure it's right. Have fun. Have a little bit of fun.
That's good. Good advice. We're gonna repeat that later on. So I know you are the captain of Lauderdale Steel Ensemble.
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank
The youngest I hear. Like, yeah.
you.
So how did that come about?
So for a while, I believe it's Ian Franklin. I'm not sure if you know of him. He's
Mm-hmm.
we
Yeah.
all it was Ian Franklin and Steve Simon. They were the two, either vice captain or actual captain. And so Ian eventually went to Trinidad again. I forgot what year it was. And so they
Mm-hmm.
were the vice captain. I was elected into vice captain position, so I stayed there for a while until this past summer. We had elections again, and they voted me as captain. I felt really honored to run a band.
Nice. What is your job description as a captain for this band?
So,
Is it a big job? Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, LSC is a small band, but it's a lot of responsibility. People think captain is, oh, easy thing. Just no. I
It's
thought so.
not.
So you actually get not thrown in, but put into the position. You have to make sure the band sounds good. Make sure you know your players. That's also a thing. You can't
Mm-hmm.
lead a band if you don't know who you're working with. So that plays a factor. Making sure the music's right. Everyone has to sound good. That's mainly what I think as a captain I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
Okay. Do you plan on arranging in the future?
I want to, but I'm nervous. that I,
Like you
I
said earlier, just do it. Have fun.
oh, eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can get from Bam and my arranger, Michael, because I love Bam's arrangement and I love Michael's, and maybe they can help guide me.
Well, they're in here, so
Yeah, I saw that.
you if they don't, I will call them and be like, "Hey,
Hey,
why
I
isn't
told
she arranging?"
them to come on with me. Just help.
Do you plan on, or have you played in Trinidad for Panorama, or have you played in any?
So 2019, I had went to Trinidad, like really close to Panorama, and I saw
Mhm.
their practice. I was like, I love this. I want to play one year. And I saw the 12 bass, and I was like, just put me. I know it's really challenging, but I enjoy a challenge. I just want to be there. So
Okay. I've never heard anyone like want to do the 12 bass. They're just like, if it's the only bass, I'll do it. But
no,
oh, I cannot. Okay, we're gonna make something happen for you because I want to see you on the 12 bass.
oh,
I'm gonna make this happen. Is there a
okay.
certain band you would like to play for, or does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. Is there anywhere else that you would like to play around the world, or is there?
So we were introduced to the Japanese band YY, I believe
Hmm.
that's, and I thought that was really cool. Having people from all over the world play pan, I thought playing in Japan would be cool.
Hmm.
So
So Japan is your next jump.
Japan or England. That seems like a really cool place.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. See, making a wish list. We're gonna make things happen for you. Uh, when you seeing the pan community in Florida or in the States, do you think we're heading in the right direction when it comes to pan, or do you think there's a lot more to do in your
I
eyes from what you notice?
we were we're a little stagnant again because of COVID, but I
Hmm.
find still making our way up there, having the community involved, um, exposing us to different demographics. Like I believe Lauderhill, we played for the Lawyers Association. That was different.
Nice.
We
Yeah.
played in parades and expose. We see a whole bunch of different people. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I really want to play." So we get that also.
Yeah. Yeah. From what you have noticed playing for those people, do you think they see it as an instrument, or are they still seeing it as a niche?
I think it's just entertainment for them. I don't think
Okay.
they view it as, oh, this is the actual instrument like piano or guitar. They're not going to take
Mhm.
it. But pan is very serious. Like, this is no joke. They have to understand, yeah, you can come around, have some fun, but when it's time to actually put in work, you have to put in work.
Yeah. And I think that's what people don't understand because when they see it out in public, they're just like, "Oh yeah, I can do that. That's nothing." But when
Yeah.
they see like it takes hours of practice and dedication and commitment, they start backing away and just like, "This is not for me." Do you find that more and more in where you are?
A little bit. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, to try it out, and then they try it out, and then they don't stick around too long. But hopefully, we'll find people who are willing to accept the challenge and stay with us.
Yeah. I feel like you have to start them young because they don't know any different. But on top of that, it's also the parents' responsibility to
To
bring
bring
them. So it's kind of a where do you find the balance? Yeah. Is there when it comes because we spoke about arranging earlier and you had your mentors. Is there anyone outside of those two that you kind of follow and kind of watch?
um, no, not necessarily.
Not
Well,
really.
I had Lloyd Payne and Brandon Gonzalez as my arrangers for a couple years, but
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the style that Bam and Michael bring to the table. But
Okay.
maybe if I wasn't really exposed to the actual pan community while I was young, so I'm still a little behind. But as
Yeah.
I'm out there now as the captain of the band, I'm exposed to younger arrangers also. I think his name is Ty. I'm not sure. He's in New
Okay.
York. He arranged
Okay.
for Metro, the Junior Panorama. I believe his name is
Hmm.
Ty. Yeah, he's like around my age, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And then you
Yeah.
have Morgan. He is really good on the pan. I was like, wow, I want to get to this level also. But
Yeah.
as now, it's mainly Bam and Michael.
Okay. You should also look at EJ. He's a arranger for a junior band in Trinidad,
Oh,
and
nice.
he's around your age as well.
Wow.
So, I'll send you some so you can
Please.
kind of get an idea. Um, you, I don't even know what else to ask you because it's just so much going on in my head. You're in school.
No, I
Huh?
recently graduated high school in June. So yeah.
Congrats, congrats. How is it for you balancing school, personal life, and pan as a young person coming up in the pan community?
So for me, pan is very important. So senior year, I forgot what grade I graduated. Wow. Um, I started off just it was panorama season, so no work, just school and pan, back to back to back. Eventually,
Hmm.
I found a job, and I made sure I'm like I can't work on this day, and this day because that's when I have practice. You're not interfering with my practice. I find this my safe space, my life. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna separate work and what like to do for fun. So I made
Yeah,
sure I had time for that.
that's good. That's good. When it comes to pan and your personal life, do you think it's helped you grow as a person, or do you still think you're kind of still growing from it?
I'm still a little shy. I'm still now that I'm the captain again. I'm sorry. It's a little. I was always antisocial as a child, so it's weird having to interact with all these different people.
Yeah,
But as I'm growing, I have to interact and get to know one another, and it's really good to actually have these connections with different bands. Maybe have like a jamboree, something like
hmm. So you're still finding yourself, but also, yeah,
that. Oh,
you'll get there. Because I was the same person. I was very shy, did not like talking to people. But my dad pushed me. I'm gonna tell you guys something. My dad pushed me to play at a gig. I had no idea. He just brought my pan and said, "You're playing at this gig," and I was just like, "I don't
I
what?
don't.
I don't know I've never played by myself before." And then I was nervous. I teared up because I was like, it was bad. It was bad. But I will never forget that day. Yeah, I'll never forget that day. And ever since then, I was just like, I love it. Let me let me go and do it. So I feel like you will get there.
Eventually, it'll
You'll
take some.
get there.
Okay.
It'll take time. Trust me, it'll take time. You'll get there. I'm still shy. I have my moments, but you'll get there. It will never go away. Shyness will never go away. It's with you for life. With Pan, do you find yourself more as an introvert or an extrovert? Like when you're playing, do you feel like
As soon as I get behind that instrument, I'm out there. I make sure I'm known. Like it's a different it's a different they're like they see me typically, let's say at practice, oh, she's so quiet and shy. But when
yeah,
it's big, you're gonna know who I am. Make sure of it.
okay. So do you have what's the name of your alter ego?
I'm not sure yet. I'll think back to you.
There you go. So then when people know when I'm playing bass, she's coming out.
Yes, someone else.
Have you ever done a bass solo on your own? Have you ever figured that out? Like just played around a bit with your basses?
Yeah, but I never stuck to it. Like it would just go off my head and I just play it and then I just
Okay.
as is.
You should record it.
One day, one day.
But, okay. Because I don't think there's ever been a bass solo.
I don't think so either. I don't.
Yeah, so see? You'll be the first. Let's start something. Let's start something. Uh, there is a question
Bam.
from Bam. He said, favorite panorama arrangement or arrangements?
Hmm. I enjoyed 2018. You were playing it when I was one of the first people that joined. I don't think you noticed.
Okay.
I heard it and I was like, I missed that year so much. I
Mm,
believe I was like 14, 15 that year
right.
thing. And I enjoyed this year, of course. The bass
Because you
line
won.
part, you just see me dance. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling that part.
Yeah.
What is it? 2021. My years are all mixed up right now.
That's okay.
So 2018, 2021, and 2022, my favorite years. The different vibes you get from it. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Is there a song? I don't know if you're listening to any soca songs right now. Is there any song that you're kind of vibing with right now that you wish that the band will play on Pan?
Um, Down Day, that one by J- JBM.
JBM, yeah.
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 Um, I love Dingole. Nyla is one of my favorite artists. So
Mm-hmm.
Dingole. We have Iron Love, thankfully. I love that song.
Yeah.
Um, what else? Because the soca I listen to, it it differs. So you
Yeah.
can't really stand too much.
Yeah.
As for right now, I'm blanking. I can't
That's
think.
okay. That's okay. By Mac. Okay. So Michael the Panis is on, and he played that on his tenor.
I have to
I
check it.
suggest you have to check out his page. He has a lot of good songs on there.
I will.
He's a good panist. I'm just gonna since he's on here, I'm just gonna say that now. But there's a question on here by Swanky. Do you see yourself playing anywhere else other than law or paying?
I understand what she's trying to
Okay,
say.
okay.
Um, yeah, I don't have an issue with playing with any other band. I just love playing. I just want to go out there and have fun. I don't have
Hmm.
any um grudges or anything against other bands. We're all just here to have fun and play music.
I agree. I agree. King has a question. What have been some of the biggest challenges you face as a female captain, if you faced any?
Not necessarily as female, more as starting off as captain.
Mm,
So, but I just got into the position recently, so I'm trying to figure out how to structure practices, what works best for each section, how to give music and how to teach them it. That's pretty much my biggest struggles right now.
okay. Do you kind of have an idea on where you want to take it?
Now I figured it out.
Yeah,
Hopefully, me and my
that's
musical director can make sure it works for everybody.
mm-hmm. As a captain, is it like a year term?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Beginning of the year. Well, this year we had it in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's for that term. And then eventually, next meeting, have elections again, next captain.
Okay, okay. There's another, I don't know if it's the same question here. Oh, same question.
Yeah.
Michael said he's a hot mess, but he's one of those people. Get to
Okay.
know him, you'll get to love him. Um, let's see. There's a question here. I think we asked this already. What
Pretty
is the
much.
biggest challenge? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Um, have you seen how other bands work just to kind of see if that works with you or your style of being a captain? Have you kind of seen what
Yeah.
other bands are doing?
So I had the opportunity to go to New York this past August to
Okay,
see
nice.
for Peso. Love them.
Hmm.
Always to be around them. So the Captain Wayne Bernard, I believe. I don't want to mess up
Hmm.
his.
That's
I saw how he arranges. Well, he structures his band, and I find that really helpful because I'm here. I didn't really know what I should do because I'm really laid back a little bit. So I'm
hmm
trying to take skills from Wayne. I also had experience with Lloyd because he was also the captain of Silver Stars, and I'm
right.
putting them together and figure out how I want to structure my band.
Hmm. Okay, that's good. That's good. Bam has a question. Can we expect to hear an arrangement from yourself anytime soon?
If I have help from Bam, of course. Just tell Bam
Okay.
and I'll get there.
Bam, you heard that. So Michael has a question. What troubles have you faced as a captain, and have you dealt with any pushback from the older heads?
Trouble is mainly working with one section and not the other, and they're just like they're not really sure what they should do. As for the old heads, they love me. They're like, okay, I love how young she is, how she's so into Pan. They want
Hmm.
to, we're always talking about what songs we should play, when we should arrange it, all this. I love that. Especially there's someone named Buddy in our band. I love Buddy. If you ever get the chance to meet him, he's very quiet, but
Okay.
Buddy's a great panist. You have to sit down with him one day.
Okay. Send me his info and I'll.
I don't, Buddy's not really, but if I have,
Okay.
it's okay for
Anyone here from Lauderdale Hill, send me his info and then we'll make that. Um, I had a question. When it comes to being a captain, do you feel like, because you said there's some issues with other sections getting telling them what to do.
yeah.
Do you have someone helping you with that?
So they're not, they don't know yet. They don't know yet, but I'm gonna try to assign like section leaders so I'm not too overwhelmed trying to give everyone music. So I'm trying to
Hmm.
give the guitars one, the tenors, Buddy, and then the bass. And I typically play bass and tenor, so pretty much me. So
Right. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So it's coming.
yes.
Bam, bam, be scared because she's coming with madness. Your band is gonna be.
Bam knows who I like. I like a challenge. Give it to me. He knows.
Don't say that too loud because.
Okay, no, take it back. Take it back.
What do you plan on doing in like the next 5 years when it comes to Pan?
Right now, so I don't know if everyone knows this, but LSE is reaching their 20th anniversary.
Oh, yay!
A big party in March of 2023. Have
Okay.
that. But overall, I just want to see them grow. They, at first, were like, most of our players are like me, very shy. We have to, I'm reading Bam's comments as it
Yeah.
goes. Uh,
So am I.
we have to build confidence. So I just want us to build confidence so we can get out there, show them we're not shy to show that we love Pan.
Hmm.
Can't. That's pretty much it. Just want to I saw that Peso actually had a Vermont. They went to Vermont, Cape Cod, all this. Eventually get as good as them, or even be like YY and play for other panoramas, guest appearances.
Okay, I love that. Um, Swanky has a question. What is the most challenging for you this panorama season as captain?
So our arranger, not arranger, our musical director Michael, he went back to Trinidad, so we were also getting help from him and Bam. But as
Mhm.
Micah went to Trinidad, I was here. I'm like, oh my gosh, this band is so big. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And then a lot of people don't know this either. But my grandfather passed away 2 weeks before Panorama.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I need a break, but I can't take this break for him. Well, take this
Yeah.
break. I feel like winning Panorama was for him. So
Mm.
I stuck it out. I didn't miss a single day of practice. I
Yeah.
made sure, went every day, make sure they had their music. They needed to sound good so we could win this Panorama. And that's what we did.
Nice. So that win meant a lot more than
Yeah.
just a
That
win. Yeah.
that was
Yeah. Where would you like to take this band when it happens? Where's the first place you want to take the band for Panorama?
New York.
New
Because
York?
I feel like we have a home there a little bit with Peso.
Okay.
Because we know Bam and we know Wayne, Rashida, all that.
Okay.
Bands.
So
I believe it's Boston has a Panorama also, so maybe over there also.
okay.
Because a
You
couple,
should go across the border to Toronto as well.
that too, yeah.
It's right there. Why not?
Always lived in Florida. I don't know if I can handle it. That cold. I don't know.
It's not as that cold in the summer.
Okay.
It's not Miami heat, but it's not that cold in the summer. You'll be fine. When we Funny enough, when we tell people when they're coming from a hot state or country, we tell them come in the summer because it's similar to what you guys have.
For the cold?
It's not that cold. Trust me, it's not that cold. It's not that cold. If you wanted to feel cold, you can come like now.
Okay.
Being a captain in or just a young panist in the pan community, have you had any mentors or any pushback from the older heads?
I think we answered this question already. I'm
Did we?
sorry.
Not as a
Yeah.
captain, just as a pan, as a young pan player.
Um, no, they just see, oh,
That's
this
good.
girl wants to play pan. Let's take her under our wing and show her how to
Okay,
do
that's
it.
good.
Is enjoyed seeing the younger generation try to play or learn to play.
That's good. That's good. Because in some countries there are a bit of a pushback on the younger heads, so it's good to see that you're actually getting the push to go ahead. Um, you kind of answered this already. How old were you when you started to play pan, and what inspired you to play?
So I was 8, I believe, 8 or 9, one of them.
Hmm.
And my grandfather, pretty much, I'd hear him play in church. I thought I would be good at tenor, but I couldn't hold the sticks for a while. I would hold it really weird. My brothers were like, Anjeli, what are you doing?
Right.
You do it. So tenor wasn't for me. So bass, I don't know if people know her too much. Her name is Patty. She she was the first person I saw on bass, and I was like, that lady right there is gonna teach me. And I'm gonna be a great bass player.
Okay. So it's because of her you fell in love with the basses.
I've always liked the bass sound in music in general. So the background, I loved it. That's what
Okay.
I practiced the bass.
That's good. Uh, Carrington or Codrington, Kara, Kari. Yep. Pleasure to meet you. I can tell you have a great potential with a great team behind you. Continue your great. Oh, thank you, and have a good night. Is there anything? Is there one fun fact that no one knows about you
I don't
besides
know.
being shy and a captain?
Um, I don't really know. I'm a little bit of a nerd. I love
In what way?
math. I wanted to be a forensic scientist when I was growing up. Computers, anything science related. I've always been.
Okay, you can still do that.
Yeah, I have time. I'm only 18, so I'll do
True,
it.
true. Okay. Do you plan on taking Han when you decide to go to college or university?
Of course. Pen is my life.
Okay. Okay,
Not
I just
going.
want to make sure. I just
It's,
want to make sure.
even if it's just 10.
um,
I know I love the bass, but I'll buy a tenor and bring it with me. What are they gonna say? No? Sorry, you're gonna have an issue with that. Not saying
she told you.
no.
Does anyone have? Oh, okay. If you have, oh, it's missing. I'm missing. If you have to play a different pan other than bass, what would you choose and why?
I got tenor is too easy for me. If no, let me not say that, because my arranger's gonna give me chords and it's gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna say no.
I was like, are you sure tenor is easy?
I'm not doing it. I enjoyed the so far playing the cello because it's similar to the four bass when I was younger. So I feel
Mhm.
like that is probably what I would go to, or seconds, because I've never actually played seconds. So I might try it.
Okay. Seconds is fun.
We'll see.
It's a it's fun. I'm not gonna say anything more. It's fun. I'll just leave it at that and then you'll figure it out. Is there any other questions that anyone has? Is there anything that oh,
I see
see
them.
people are
No,
yes, please check out the performance. It's on YouTube. It's amazing. Oh, see, things are happening. I'll erase this live so they can forget. I'll
yeah.
erase it. Yeah, this never happened. This never happened. Is there anything else that is coming up for you that you want people to know? Maybe with the band?
Just pretty much gigs. We always love doing Christmas gigs. Um, that's all I can think about. We always have a end of the year party, like Christmas party.
Okay,
That nothing too much.
nothing too much. Just chill.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well, it's me, so chill.
Okay. Okay. Besides the band, you wanting the band to travel. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah.
You wanting the band to travel and become better musicians. Is there anything else you have in store for the band? Because I know you're thinking big.
I'm, I'm thinking of a TikTok sound as you say that. So, um, repeat the question because the TikTok sound just
It's
did.
okay. It's
Oh,
okay. I don't. You have plans for the band to grow. You wanted to travel and just to bring the musicality up. Is there anything else you wanted to do with the band,
I want him
or
to
is that
gain
confidence, right?
confidence. Plays a big
And
part.
how do you think that will work, or how would that happen? Would that be playing out more? Would that be giving them more solos?
I want them to get comfortable with themselves first.
Mm,
Get comfortable. Don't stress about, oh, do I have. Yes, you have to play the right music, but you have to get comfortable first and just be calm. Because I get nervous every time I play. Every single time.
that will never go away.
People have been playing longer than me and still get nervous. If you're not nervous, you're not gonna. Are you a real player? Come on. So just build their confidence up. Maybe have some group outings to get to know them better a little bit, so then we can see how to work with them. That's
Okay.
all.
Okay. Have you guys thought of maybe just playing out on the street just to get the name out? Or have you guys done that?
It's trying to figure out if we have. It's been years.
No, okay.
Not really. We play for parades. That's where
Mm-hmm.
I believe we have a gig coming up on close to the beach, where like a holiday parade, holiday gig.
Okay.
So they'll see us there.
Okay.
People more exposure.
Yeah. But you haven't done anything like outside of gigs, just on
I
your own.
I can't recall right now.
No. Okay. I think you guys should do that. Just on a
I'm
random day.
gonna be like, oh wow, like
Mm-hmm.
close to Joy's Roti Shop. I'm pretty sure everyone knows where that is. So I feel like going around there, playing it a little bit, that it get more into touch with Pan. Like
Yeah.
you meet all these young kids and not even kids, adults. Like I never knew. I've always wanted to play, but I never had the chance. So we'll love to teach them.
Yeah. That'd be good. Have you guys done any workshops?
We have in the past,
Okay.
but it wouldn't really work with the schedule too much. You know how like some kids or
Mhm.
adults couldn't fit it in. But
Okay. Okay. Well, something you can probably just kind of slowly bring back and see if it works. Yeah. Swanky has a question. If anyone wants to contact the band, how can they reach you guys?
so if we've seen you in person, we have business cards. We have Instagram, it's Lauderhill Steel, Facebook. That's all I think so far.
Okay.
To get more. We have a TikTok actually, but no one really knows.
Okay. All right. So you'll be at the Christmas on
Us.
last. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. I'm excited. You guys are gonna record that and post that, right?
Can't
Okay, just
it's
okay.
by the gotta feel a little vibey, a little beachy.
All I ask is that you please do not wear a flowered shirt.
Hold on. Because we have so many Hawaiian shirts. They love us wearing Hawaiian shirts for gigs. I'm like, for what?
Where do you have like a shirt with your name on it?
Yes, we do.
Wear those. Wear those.
Tell
You're the captain. Throw away all the Hawaiian shirts.
me
Okay, just throw
about
them
it. Get out of here.
away. You're
No,
captain, you can say. Well, I appreciate you coming on it. It
no,
was it was a great conversation. Are you nervous now?
no, I'm not.
See? It was fun. It was like talking to an old friend, I hope.
Yes,
Yeah. All right. See, no more flower shirts. Yay. See? Accomplish something.
tell me what. And don't get me started on the white pants. Don't get me started.
Throw those out too. Throw those out too.
Every panorama, white pants, every single time. It's okay. It's tradition.
Maybe you can tie-dye them or something.
Make it.
There you go. You're the captain. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Do all what you can now before the next term.
Yes.
So
Like,
get it.
damn thing. No.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on again.
Thank you for
Again,
having.
congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
I see big things for you in the future. Yeah, okay. I want to see an arrangement coming from you by the end of the year. Well, end of your term.
Let's talk to Bam and Michael with that too.
I will message them as soon as we come off and be like, make this happen ASAP. And then the song that you arranged for Panorama,
Eventually.
it'll happen. You got a year. It'll happen. If no one else has any questions for you, again, I appreciate you coming on. I hope you have an amazing week.
You too. It's Monday.
It is, yeah, it's you got a whole 4 more days.
Can't with them.
If I see that, I'm gonna make phone calls. I will make phone calls.
Black pants, maybe. Depending on what
Okay.
we're the shirts. We'll go big stuff.
Well, as long as the Hawaiian, one thing at a time. Hawaiian shirts, gone. And then work on the white pants later. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and you're hilarious. I'm seeing the comments. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Tune in next week. I have an amazing guest again. We're going to talk about Pan and things that he has on YouTube. And yeah, enjoy your week. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.